Roshana, thanks for getting this in. So these your finals are really beautiful, especially this one. I mean, this is a stunning shot. The exposure is just perfect, and then you've got this beautiful blue sky, and it contrasts nicely against the pink and beige of the building. The composition is pretty well balanced between the heaviness of this glass over here, which opens up then into the light airiness of these trees and this light building over here. I think this is great, actually. The only thing I might have done differently, and I'm not sure it would even work, is maybe crop it more like that, just to get rid of this sign here. But other than that, I think it's a really beautiful shot, and I love this leading organic line here. And then this is a beautiful composition, hands down. It's a really nice composition. I think you chose two very different times to photograph, because you said you did in the evening, and it was still sunny out, and then morning, it was just this cool gray morning. I think you wrote that the sky was light blue and cloudless, but it looks kind of overcast to me. But regardless, my guess is that you were hoping for a sunrise on the building. It didn't happen, but the evening images are just fantastic, and the appearance of the clouds is really lovely. Yeah, actually, it looks here to me like you really did choose your best image. I mean, these are all pretty nice, but I think that that's definitely your strongest image right there. That is really nice. And then from the next day, I think the lighting just isn't flattering to the building on the next day because it's so flat, you know? And I almost have to have the images overexposed to really feel like the lighting was doing any justice to it. But it's just, you know, it's pretty flat. It looks like a cold morning or evening. So I think this one, I think, is very flattering and presents the building in a clean and attractive way. And then this one, the composition is fantastic, but the lighting just isn't very flattering. But you know, that you did what you were supposed to do, which was show up at two very different times and see what happens with the different types of available light. And so now you know this looks better. And actually, you followed the instructions in the book. I forget what page it's on, but it was somewhere in Hunter. It's rather Light, Science, and Magic. It talks about how when photographing a building, a lot of times it's ideal to have just exactly the setup, that the sun is, you know, hitting the front of the building, but at a slight angle, so that you have sort of reflective light back into the shadows, and then you know, usually you have pretty good exposure all over the building. So you definitely got that really good. And I just can't say enough about the sky. I just think it's lovely. So well done, very good. And yeah, I really have no criticism other than I think for your second shoot, the lighting was just too bland. It was too flat. You know, it wasn't really very interesting. You know, this is interesting because I have, you know, this lasso here, and then I've got your contact sheet over here. So here's basically the same shot in very different lighting. So, you know, it's so interesting how different that is. Like, wow, I just can't even, see if I can, how much I can enlarge this. Oh yeah, I can enlarge it, can't I? Where is it? There it is. Just really a much different feeling. Very interesting, very interesting. Well, anyways, thank you, Roshana. Good job on this. Well done, and I will see you in the next assignment.